She's here, y'all! She's back!
Hey.
She's here, she's beautiful, I love her. Why did it switch to the boy screen? I don't want to see me, I want to see the game! Don't ask me how I did it. I'm never touching the settings on my window capture ever again. We are making a character!
Welcome to Alliance Military Database.
Actually, I'm gonna see real quick
Classified
if I can
information requested.
share
Establishing
Mass Effect.
secure connection.
I can share Mass Effect, so you can hear the audio!
Secure connection confirmed.
We've done it! I want to
I think
create
the
a
best part of this
character.
stream is you're just pure
Please log in
unbridled
to
fury at
access
your
your
success.
profile.
This is how I am. Of my first
Face
ever Mass
music.
Effect character, I looked up cool sci-fi names and named her Echo. Because I thought it was fun. Y'all still there?
Warning, data corruption
no.
detected. Please
Guys!
reconstruct profile.
Y'all!
Confirm pre-service history.
I've lost my friends! Where did they go? Are you back? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
I hear you.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello?
Oh. Kaylee can't hear us.
Oh no.
That's
Can you
funny.
hear Kaylee though? Because I
No.
can't.
I can't
Hello?
hear Kaylee.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh.
I'm so mad.
I wonder if the stream hears us.
Yeah, the stream can hear me and you.
Oh no.
I'm disconnecting and reconnecting. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Yeah, we can hear you now. For
Yeah.
whatever reason, we could see the game just fine, or at least I could, but we couldn't hear anything out of you.
So personally, okay, I'm going back to game creation, character creation now.
Okay.
Personally, I always create a spacer character because then you can hear from her mom.
Confirm psychological profile.
Cool.
Soul Survivor. Okay. Would you like me to be Soul Survivor? During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped it. So these do actually affect some of the quests and affect how people react to your character. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all
No.
those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. War
To
hero.
marry Sue.
Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Or, ruthless. I don't like this one. Throughout your military career, you have been held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. I'm not picking that one. Soul Survivor or
Yeah,
War
no.
Hero?
I like
War
Soul
Hero.
Survivor though.
Yeah, I'd go with War Hero. That sounds.
Okay, we've got 2
A
votes
bit
for War
less.
Hero, so we're gonna go with War Hero.
Confirm military
Let's just see the
specialization.
options screen.
Oh
I-
yeah.
Wanna be a... where is it? I wanna be a Vanguard. Because I wanna...
Yeah, the stream is only showing the option screen. Also, I have to go eat dinner now. Right, later.
The stream is only showing the options screen.
That's a true. Yeah.
That's a true fact.
Could be.
Stream is only showing the options screen.
it foils you at every turn.
It really does. I don't know why it's just static.
Static? On the stream, it's just like the option screen. It's
Yeah, why it's just static.
mm.
I didn't want to restart this stream until I knew that it was gonna work. And then it just said, fuck you. Oh, there we go.
Nice. Good job.
I had to change the way that it was capturing. Look, there she is.
Okay.
She's beautiful. She's here.
High
We love
definition.
her. Oh my
Queen.
God. Okay, I want to be a Vanguard because it's the most fun to play.
Cool.
Okay.
It means that you can yeet yourself across a football field at people.
Confirm
Excellent.
facial identification.
No, we're changing her appearance. All right, let's cycle through the presets. You guys who have not played the first game have no idea how much of an improvement this is. They actually
Hate
look
your
like
hair.
humans.
I know what
Hate
games
your
from
earrings.
2007 look like, so I can imagine this is quite the step up.
Sorry, Stuart.
So that I hate your hair, hate your earrings, and I'm sure you have a wonderful personality.
I don't know who to pick. Who shall we start with? I don't
Oh,
really...
it gives you codes.
Yeah, I don't really have a vision for this character. However, I think this is a good start.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spend a really long time on this because I could just spend forever and I'm really bad at creating characters. So we're just not going to do it. We're just not.
Yeah, but you also said that like tomorrow you're gonna start up like a character for yourself, not for the stream. So
Yeah.
you can indulge yourself later.
What color eyes do we want? It's very dark, so it's kind of hard to tell.
Can you give her real shit eyes that just fucking glow?
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately not. I kind of want to give her green eyes because I always wanted to have green eyes as a kid, and then on my driver's license it says I have green eyes, so
Aren't your eyes hazel though?
yeah, they change their like random colors depending on the light.
Mm.
Oh, whoops.
Kaleidoscope eyes. Watching you.
I actually have similar eyes. My eyes are green but in darker light it's very hard to tell because they're like a olive green kind of color.
These are separate options. I wanted to go through scars. Here we go. Oh, okay, I see. Head, eyes, drama, nose, makeup. Okay, I'll just pick some. We'll just go with some fun scars. Let's see. Maybe not. There we go. So I always find that the implication of scars in this game is that they were horrific wounds because they have intense healing abilities.
It could also be like a choice, like no, just leave this one here.
Yeah, maybe not getting it removed for cosmetic purposes. Oh, I
Yeah.
love me an eyebrow scar.
Which implies that people get scarred on purpose.
Well, maybe.
That's a thing people do even now. Like scarification is a thing.
Hmm.
Let's go with
really into
this
that
one
type of
from
movie.
our war hero thing. Don't care about the makeup. I would like to change her hair though.
So Kaylee, does this add options from the original version or?
I don't have the options memorized. Unfortunately. I just know they
Okay.
look better.
Okay.
I gotta give her red hair because the default always has red hair and we stand.
All right.
Alright.
The
God,
bald
it's
look is pretty king.
So dark. What hairstyle is this actually? Can't. It's too dark. I can't tell.
Yet again, Bioware gives us a character selector that's in like this shittily lit area.
That's a really common one. I see a lot of people who do like I've watched some videos of the different romance routes. A lot of people pick that hair. Ooh.
What, like the
Ooh.
ponytail one?
Yeah, the ponytail with some coming down the sides. Yeah,
Yeah, probably because it actually looks pretty nice.
it
Like,
does. I kind of really like. Kind of like this one.
How was it?
Have
Yeah.
a look.
With your heart?
I'm going with my heart. All right, finalize.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Let's go! I've got 6 viewers again. Welcome back, everyone. We took a small
Identification
half-hour
confirmed.
break.
combat difficulty. Ooh.
Yeah, we're going
Veteran.
We're going with veteran. I don't know yet if I don't think I can do hardcore on stream.
Is does hardcode deleted if you die? Is that how it
No,
works in
it's
this
just
game?
really, really hard.
Okay, I just know that some games their hardcore, yeah, their hardcore mode is like, yeah, if you die once, the game's over. You gotta restart from the very beginning.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's enable the top pop-up tutorials. It's been a while. Here we go. Here we go.
Ooh.
Here we go. Some of the
spaceship.
delight has returned. The delight
you-
is overpowering the rage and frustration. Excuse me. We're gonna play both of these games through. I just really wanted to play them on launch day.
Well, what about Shepard? She's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of her life.
Military service runs in the family. Both her parents were in the Navy.
She proved herself during the Blitz, held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
All these voices are like old friends.
She's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
The graphics are a
We
little
can't
glitchy
question
right at
her
the moment.
courage.
Humanity
Okay,
needs a hero.
stream.
And Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilizations of the galaxy call it Mass Effect.
Roll credits.
Let's go! Let's go! Oh god, it's so laggy.
God.
The
But it
Arcturus
looks-
Prime
You know what's
relays in
happening?
range.
I'm
Initiating transmission
as soon as I
sequence.
have the option, I'm going to turn off the Discord stream because I need to appreciate this.
Valid.
We are connected.
It's kind of
Calculating transit mass and destination.
Joker, I missed you.
Relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector.
I love you so much, Joker.
All stations secure for transit.
Oh, I haven't started this game in such a long time.
Board is green. Approach run has begun.
I'm sorry for the lagging graphics. I'll fix it in a sec, y'all. I'm just enjoying it.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna cry.
Thrusters, check. Navigation,
He actually looks
check.
like a person.
Internal mission sync engaged. All systems online.
Joker.
Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I'm so happy.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story, but only an idiot believes the official story.
Okay, so for those of you who haven't played this game before, the top option is generally Paragon, the middle option is Neutral, and the bottom option is Renegade. I like Paragon.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
Oh, I missed your voice!
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the
You guys
mass
still
relay,
hear me?
Captain. Stealth systems
Yeah.
engaged.
Okay, good.
Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Okay, we're just gonna fiddle with some options for a second, see if I can, we're just gonna turn off the Discord stream because I'm sorry, I want you guys to hear the voices, but I need to appreciate this. This is important to my well-being. Alright.
Alright.
So y'all can watch the Twitch stream. I'm sorry. Oh, I just took out my gun on the deck of the ship. Okay.
Hands up, this is
Options.
I'm going rogue.
Hands up, this is a space jacking.
Hands up, this is a space jam.
Key binding.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now.
Holster weapon. H.
Alright, alright.
I'm so happy. We're also just gonna do a quick little check to see if there's anything else that I can turn off for optimization purposes.
Yeah, because it's still slightly laggy. in the
Close
stream.
Firefox.
Oh, that would help.
I'm using 100% of my CPU power. What can I shut down? Who doesn't need to be here?
Who can be banished to the Shadow Realm?
Cisco,
Life support. We can turn off life support.
Cisco WebEx can go.
Yeah.
Get the
Yes, it can.
fuck out.
Hey, closing it normally in Task Manager won't actually work. There's a weird process you need to go through that I just figured out recently because Cisco WebEx is messed up. If you go into your details on Task Manager.
Oh, well, I just closed it, so.
Oh, yeah, but it's actually still running in the background. It just doesn't show up.
So I have to go into details, okay?
In Task Manager, and then scroll down to until you see, I forget what it's called. There are two Cisco WebEx processes they'll be running there with the logo, and you need to close the lower one first, alphabetically, like the one that's further down the list, and then close the other one.
Oh, I can close a bunch of Skype things.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, no, there's a bunch of stuff that doesn't show up.
I
That's
can
actually
show
still running.
Slack. I can close Slack.
Like Cisco, and you know how I found out about Cisco about WebEx still running in the background? Was I opened up my volume mixer and there was a tab for Cisco WebEx and I closed it via Task Manager.
By the way,
and I was like, what?
Cisco WebEx did in fact close. I'm sorry to tell you.
Oh, it did. Okay, I guess I just have. I don't know
the
what.
cursed version.
Maybe it's because I have the updated version.
Oh.
or like
I haven't
a
opened
bunch
it in a
of-
while.
Yeah.
Well, what even is Cisco WebEx for? It seems to like
School?
just show up on computers. School. Okay.
It's horrible though. I hate it. It refuses to close.
Yeah, it's only the actual app isn't bad unless you're running the trainings one.
Yeah. It does have a really bad interface though.
Yeah.
God, it's actually terrible, which is hilarious.
You need to drag the
Killing
presenter
Cortana.
role. There's this little circle that appears next to the current presenter in a Cisco meeting, and you need to drag that to and it's this tiny little circle next to someone's user thing in the current like people. You need to drag it to you
I
want to
think
be
I've
the
killed
presenter.
everything that needs to die.
Nice.
Let's see if it's better. Oh, it is a little bit better. Not perfect, but a little bit better. Talk to Joker. How do I do that? How do I control this game? Use is spacebar. How do I control this game? I gotta use Joker.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
Okay. I'm gonna try and open the stream again and just see if it, because I don't think it contributed all that much.
What, Discord?
Yeah.
Discord's pretty lightweight.
Okay. God, I'm so happy. Alright.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission. And we're getting dragged right along with him.
It contributed enough.
Yeah.
It
It was
contributed
hella
enough
laggy.
that it's ending. Alright.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Discord turns it into a slideshow.
It does. Alright, hi Presley.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Yeah, I heard you arguing.
Sounds like you don't trust Arturian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble.
Oh,
But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
Yeah,
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
I don't know why I cut off the end of that dialogue, but here we go.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
Hi, Chakwas! I love you!
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on
So
Eden Prime
happy.
too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
He's got a face.
He's got
You need to calm
a
down,
face.
Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Do your job, follow my orders, and there won't be any problems.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz.
They all have
Everybody
faces.
knows what you can do.
Some of them will look
This
a
is my big
little,
chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
like dolls, but it's much better.
The way your character
You're young,
keeps her
Corporal. You
eyes
have a long
open
career ahead
is
of you.
like
Don't do something stupid to mess up.
mildly disconcerting.
Don't worry, ma'am.
but-
I'm not gonna screw this up.
Okay, goodbye.
Like
Ooh,
no one's
that
waiting
was-
for me blinking.
Goodbye, Commander.
The advantage of the
Yeah,
advantage
Captain.
the advantage of us playing without the Discord stream is that you guys get to see my face.
Yes, Commander, is there something you
Can
need?
you,
Oh, yeah.
can you zoom up to that guy and wait for him
Captain's
to
waiting for
blink?
Goodbye, Commander.
I don't think he's blinked yet.
I don't think the characters
anyone's
blink.
blinked yet.
Honestly, I don't think they do.
That's
Alright.
unsettling.
Here we go.
It's an evolutionary trait. Why do you have 3
Commander
guns?
Shepard. I was hoping you'd get here
Because
first.
you
It'll give
by
us a chance
default
to
have
talk.
3 different weapons.
The
One of
captain
them's a
said he'd
main
meet me
weapon,
here.
other 2 are backup.
One
He's
of
on his
them's an
way.
assault rifle, one of them's a shotgun, and
I'm
one
interested
one
in
of
this
them's an
world
assault
we're
rifle,
going
one of
to.
them's a sniper
Eden
rifle, and one of
Prime.
them's a pistol.
I've heard it's quite beautiful.
One of them's for beating someone with.
I've never been there.
You
Just
can
they
you
get
know
too
that.
close
beat
and you just
people with it.
It's become something of a symbol
they just
for
get
your
too close
people,
and you
hasn't
just
it?
whack them with your
Proof that
sniper
humanity can
rifle.
not only
Oh,
establish
they
colonies across the
improved
galaxy,
the
but also protect
sub-vocals
them.
on the Turians.
But how safe is it really?
Oh, good.
Do you
good
know
Turian
something?
Sub-vocals.
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place.
Oh.
Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's
Anderson,
really
you have a whole entire
This mission
face.
is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Oh my
I figured
god.
there was something you
That's
weren't
a
telling
face.
us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed
They
the
still
stealth
don't
systems
look
operational.
like it's not A+ graphics, but the improvement versus the original game. Okay, why this?
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis.
Well, there's these things.
A research
Oh,
team
I
on Eden
forget
Prime
what anything in this
unearthed
game
some
is.
kind of beacon during
Jaden
an
hasn't
excavation.
played this game.
It was Prothean.
I know a lot about it just from like
Protheans
third-hand
vanished
sources,
50,000
so.
years ago.
Yeah,
Their legacy
you
still
can't tell me
remains.
that you haven't
The mass
gushed about
relays,
it
the Citadel, our
to
ship
her.
drives.
I've tried
It's
really
all
hard
based
not
on
to
Prothean
because
technology.
This is Big Shot.
I wanted to play it on my
The last
stream.
time humanity made a discovery like this,
Did you
it
say
jumped out
third-hand
technology forward
sources?
200 years.
No,
But Eden Prime
she
doesn't
did.
have the facilities to handle
well,
something like
second-hand
this.
and third-hand
We
sources.
need to bring the
like,
beacon back to the
Oh,
Citadel
okay.
for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere
I
human
have not played
interests,
Mass
Commander.
Effect, but I've heard
This
about
discovery
people
could
who
affect
have
every
played Mass
species
Effect
in
and
Council
from
space.
people who have heard of other people play Mass Effect.
I would like to mention that in amongst the graphics improvements, normally Turian chins go into the necks of their suits of armor so fast, like immediately with every expression.
They're just clipping straight in.
Are we
It's
expecting
bad.
trouble?
It's happening
I'm
a lot
always
less
expecting
already.
trouble.
They,
Particularly
more
with like his chin
Nihilus isn't just
phalanges.
here for the beacon.
they turned
He's
on
also
no
here
clip
to
finally.
evaluate you.
Finally.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy.
My armor
We want
also
more say
looks
with the
so much
Citadel
better.
Council.
I'm excited to
The
see if
Spectres
my
represent
butt
the
is
Council's
blurry
power
when I
and
get into the
authority.
game.
If they accept a human into their it shows
why
how
would
far
that
the
be?
Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault
There's
during the
some
Blitz
armors where it's more
single-handed.
obvious than others.
You
but
showed
like,
not
for
only
some
courage,
reason,
but
like,
also
from
incredible
above
skill.
The
That's why I
waist
put your
down,
name
your
forward as a
character
candidate
just
for the
looks blurry.
Spectres.
Just
Oh
like a
my
little
God.
bit.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity.
It is kind of
Some of
funny.
us see the potential of your species. We see
Context,
what you have
because
to
I'm not
offer
going
to
to
the
read the
rest of the
codex entries
galaxy.
on stream.
And
As
to the
they're going to
Spectres.
mention it later.
We are
There's
an
something
elite
called
group.
the First Contact
It's
War.
rare to find an individual
the
with the
first
skills
time
we
that
see.
humans went through
I don't
Mass
care
Effect
that you're
Relay,
human,
which is
Shepard.
what we saw on the
I
loading
only
screen.
care that you can do the job.
They met the Turians and there was a war.
Ah.
I assume this is good for the
And it
Alliance.
wasn't that long ago. Like
Earth
there's
needs
like Shepard's
We're
like
counting on
some people you meet fought
I
in
need
the
to
First
see your
Contact
skills
War.
for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of
Sorry,
several
Stuart?
missions together.
To be fair,
in
if
charge
I
of the
saw
ground
something
team.
that looked like a
Secure the
human,
beacon
I
and
would
get
fight
onto
it
the
too.
ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Okay, let's go. I
Just
don't
give
have
the
any
word,
questions.
Captain.
Let's go.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
Joker, I
What's
love
wrong,
you so
Joker?
much.
Transmission from Eden Prime,
Every
sir.
time
You
I
better
hear
see
Joker's
this.
voice, it makes me happy.
Bring it up on screen.
If a monkey wielding a shotgun popped into my door, I would also be afraid.
Okay, this is important.
Your space door.
That's her! We just heard her in another game! It's supposed to be lagging, by the way. The footage.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
This looks so much better. This footage was like nigh unwatchable in the first game.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot
Oh, they
more
come in the
complicated.
first one. Oh,
A small strike team can move quickly without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure
Yeah,
the
who
beacon.
here, who in the
Grab
chat
your
has
gear and meet
never
us in the cargo
played or
hold.
watched this game?
I haven't.
Tell Alenko
Wow.
and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
It's just the big things to Mass Effect are kind of iconic.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm excited.
Engaging stealth
I gotta
systems.
stand up.
So exciting.
Somebody
You
was
just
doing
like,
some
"Whoa,
serious
okay."
digging here, Captain.
Grudge.
No,
Your
I've
team's
just
the
been
muscle in
sitting
this
down
operation,
all day.
Commander. Go in heavy
Oh,
and
it's
head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
I would like you to look at
Nihilus will
this
scout
guy
out
on the
ahead.
right's face.
He'll feed you status
Just
reports throughout the
remember it.
mission.
Remember
Otherwise,
things
I
about
want
it.
radio silence.
You'll know why in a second.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
Thank you, Captain.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Alright, let's play this game now.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
Oh, they kept the heat clips.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Laggy. Okay. There's H to put it away. Okay. What do I press to look at my powers? Space? I'm just pressing buttons.
Yeah.
Oh, I just switched weapons.
Valid.
Okay. I want the assault rifle, please. Oh, that's a shotgun. Stuart, I want you to know I actually have 4 guns. I have an
Bonus
assault
gun.
rifle, a sniper rifle, a shotgun, and a pistol.
Why?
Because
Why?
Because switching game modes.
What does a shotgun do that any of the other 3 don't already do?
Close up, lots of damage. Okay, that's not what
Also,
I was
yes.
I can only imagine an assault rifle also does that.
Also, yes. The modes of gay modes.
Okay, how do I see my... melee is F, okay. Throw grenade is a G. HUD is shift. Okay.
That grenade did G.
Okay, and then... here we go. Okay. So I've got warp. And I've got throw. Alright. Let's put the gun away.
So you have Skeet and Yeet.
What do you mean? But yes, I do. Options. Findings. You know, I turned for someone who turned on the tutorial. I'm really not getting a lot of help. There we go. That's the wrong way. It's this way. There's also a sprint. Did they take that out of the first game?
Oh god, what happened here?
Bad things. Oh, here we go. My helmet looks so much better.
It does.
Oh, also I'm very shy to sign.
So that's why I wanted you guys to remember everything you could about Jenkins. Cause he dies fucking immediately. And has the face of a character who dies immediately. Like, you could tell.
Just generate something the character creator and call it a day.
Yeah. Alright, let's
It's like you just click random and it's like, yeah, that's it. That's the character now.
Let's investigate the dead man.
Can you take his weapons?
No.
Rip right through his shields. You're out of chance.
That's nice.
Sometimes Marines die. The rest
Oh
of us-
god, that was more hardcore than I wanted it to be. Sometimes people die.
I mean, not wrong.
It's true. Oh, gotta get down, gotta get down.
Which seat can I take?
Oh no.
Oh my god.
I break.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Have fun.
The red bar HP.
Yeah, and then the blue bar is shields.
Okay.
I'm not like properly in cover or something. Weird. Like, so hard.
Gotta render all those trees.
Is there anything that I can do to make it lagless? Graphics. Turn off the dynamic shadows. Don't need those. Oh, no, I don't want film grain. Get out of here. Okay, that should help a little bit. The dynamic shadows in particular should help. Okay. Right, I forgot I can't jump in this game. Oh god. Oh man. Here we go. There she is! Gunnery Chief,
You like your-
Ashley. Oh, this is about to get brutal, by the way. Brutal warning.
Raggy.
Yeah, that's the thing that happens in this game.
They just impale people on giant spikes.
Uh-huh.
The
God, I'm so used to the 2 and 3 controls, and they did not, in fact, keep the controls thing from them here.
Rip.
Weird.
Thanks for your help, Commander.
Maybe it's an option. Can I, like, switch? Oh. Cool. Anyway.
I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Hi.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man.
Is Laura Bailey in this
Patrolling the
too?
perimeter when the attack
I
hit.
don't know. I haven't
We tried to
found
get
her.
off a distress call, but
As
they
far
cut
as I
off our
can remember.
communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Let's see what IMDb
Any
has
idea
to
what kind of
say.
enemy we're
Oh
facing?
no, because she's in Gears.
I think they're
I
Geth.
don't know if they would if they would
Geth
share
haven't been seen outside the
actors.
Veil in nearly
Wait,
200
plot.
years. Why are
A
they
lot of
here
this
now?
first section, a lot of the dialogue in this first game
They must
is
have come
just
for the
dropping
beacon.
plot, like
The
dropping
dig site is
world
close,
building.
just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
Got anything interesting to say? Yeah, what happened before
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Move out!
I don't think you needed to yell for that, Shepard. But okay. Oh, do I have talent points that I can spend? I do. Excellent. So I'm only currently trained in pistols.
According to IMDb, she was in Mass Effect 3 as a variety of, well, I'm assuming are like minor NPCs.
Give me some names.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
In order: Inside Rodriguez, Dr. Eva Corey, Oriana
Oh, she's
Lawson.
she's not a super small side character. Okay.
Okay. I'm just continuing on. PTSD Asari Commando.
Okay.
Lieutenant Karen, PTSD soldier, human physician, consultant, soldier, elevator guide, female vendor voice guide, or
Okay.
vendor guide voice.
Oh, yeah. I just saw a bunch of names, so I was like, I'm assuming that's like cast for random NPCs.
Yeah. The one who has a name is somebody you actually talk to. So.
Okay.
But I think I know who you're talking about actually, and I don't think I identified them as Laura Bailey. However, I have not played this game, I think, since I started really listening to Critical Role.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because this is... I think she was also in the Mass Effect anime, it sounds like.
Right, I haven't
There's a
watched
Mass
that.
Effect anime?
Yeah.
Mass Effect Paragon Lost. It says video 2012, but I'm pretty sure that's the anime. Yes, it's the anime.
Is there somebody behind
Oh
me?
my god.
There's also a Dragon Age anime. It's part of the same project. It was like a collaboration between like BioWare and some I think Animations and like commissioned anime. I don't fuck. There's an article on it on like Anime News Network.
Anime News Network.
Yeah. Or no, whatever the one, the ANN or something.
Get thrown,
let's-
beach. Ashley's just shooting the wall above my head. I think I need to turn down my mouse sensitivity a little bit.
Yeah, why are you guys laughing at Anime News Network? That's its actual fucking name.
It's just really funny.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds fake.
It does sound fake, but I thought I'd gotten it wrong, and that's why you were laughing at me.
No. Well, I was laughing at just the concept of Anime News Network.
Yeah, what do you got to say, Caden?
That man was still alive when they stuck him on the spike.
He sure was.
Killing us isn't enough. The Geth want us to suffer. This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say.
He has a
Maybe we'll know
mustache.
more after we check out the research camp.
That's new.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding
Oh
up in the
boy,
camp.
and it's
It's just on the top
one of
this
those
ridge, up the ramps.
mustaches.
It's also, you know, they've probably changed the rules in space
Change of plan,
military,
Shepard.
but
It's a small
definitely
spaceport up
not
ahead.
military
I want to check it out.
acceptable.
I'll wait for you there.
Can space military acceptable?
Caden.
Well, hey, the character creation, one of the options was like purple hair, which I'm very sure is banned in like basically all non-space militaries. So.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
Oh god,
Is it
here we
banned
go.
in Space
Oh
Force,
god,
though?
here we go. Get introduced to my least favorite enemy in this game.
Caden, Handshake, Haru. It's like, oh, you've got a mustache now.
Why is it my least favorite enemy in this game? You're about to find out.
Oh my. That was failed.
So your person, the hut, what you're talking about?
Because they do this.
Which we will see in about 5 seconds.
They do a couple things that you just witnessed.
They run directly towards you.
And they blow up if they get close enough.
Oh, great.
Love that for you.
Yeah.
Imagine if Minecraft husks were like that.
You find them all the time in this game, but they never get better. They're just
You know, Thomas,
always
that
annoying.
there's probably a mod for that.
Alright,
Or if not, you could make one.
That door. It's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Thanks, Ashley. I love the hacking mini game. Shit. It's like a rhythm game. Oops.
If only hacking in real life was like that.
Yeah.
Phew. Thank the Maker. Hurry, close the door before they come back.
I just realized that maybe they follow the Dragon Age religion.
What?
Thank the Maker? I mean, that's pretty
Oh.
common, but in a BioWare game, you gotta think it's a reference.
Yeah, but maybe
Don't
people,
worry.
as
We'll
far as I'm
protect you.
aware, Mass
Thank
Effect
you.
1
I think
came
we'll
out
be
in
okay now.
2007, right?
It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in
Really?
charge of the excavation. Do you know what
Mass
happened to the
Effect 1
beacon?
came out in 2007,
It was moved to
right?
the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I
Okay,
stayed
well,
behind to
I'm
help pack
pretty
up the
sure it
camp.
is. I'm just not
When the
100% sure.
attack
I
came,
know
the
for a
Marines
fact that
held
the
them
first
off long
Dragon
enough
Age
for
game
us to
came out in
hide.
2009. So it's possible
gave
that
their
they
lives to
borrowed
save
that
us.
element while
No
Dragon
one
Age
is
was in its
saved.
7-year
The
development.
age of humanity is ended.
Wait,
Soon,
you gotta listen to
only
what this
ruin
man
and
is saying.
corpses will remain.
Wish I could.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit
Soon only ruining
unstable.
corpses will remain.
Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
I can just shoot him, by the way. We're not gonna
Williams,
do that.
take us to the spaceport.
That's a bit
You
mean.
can't stop it. Nobody can stop it.
This
Night
guy
is falling.
is not
the
as crazy
darkness
as
of
you think he
eternity.
is.
Hush, Manuel, go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Okay. Go this way. Oh. Oh, right. Hi, Nihilus.
Saren. Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Just waiting for the Discord's reaction.
Yeah.
Less exciting than I
Oh
thought.
my.
Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Oh, hello.
We're at like different levels of delay.
Hello. This looks beautiful, by the way. The graphics upgrade on this is fantastic. Bye. Bye. There he goes. My favorite weapon in this game is usually the sniper rifles.
Surprised.
Not because I'm particularly good at them, but because when I first started playing this game, it was the first PC shooter I had ever played. And I wasn't very good at it. So I liked the Infiltrator, which lets you like have an invisibility cloak and basically hide in corners and carefully line up shots.
I think you're just automatically getting money from like these corpses things. Or whatever the hell they
I
are.
think I'm getting experience. Or am I actually getting money?
Yeah, well it shows like plus 30 and what appears to be coins.
Yep, I sure am. Oh, you don't have to loot the bodies anymore. I think it's looting it for you.
Oh, auto loot, nice.
Yeah, that
Auto
seems to
loot.
be the case.
Oh yeah.
We all good, bud? Alright, we good.
We cool? We cool.
We cool. We're so cool. Oh, here we go. Hi,
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Hi, bud. Turians have
A
blue blood.
Turian?
That's not a lighting
You know
issue.
him?
He's a Spectre. He was with us under Norman.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I am sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
By the way, Espinana, the reason that it's playing the critical failure music is because Nihilus had a critical failure in trusting Saren and turning his back to him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first.
So is Saren a
He
bad
was
guy in
waiting
this
when your
game?
friend showed up.
He just shot our friend in
called
the
him
back of the
Saren.
head!
I think they knew each
Unprompted.
other. Your friend seemed to relax.
I mean,
He let his guard down.
Wednesdays, am I right?
Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform, probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived?
I do
Why
not
didn't anyone
shoot my
else try to
heads
hide
point-
behind the
Shoot my
crates?
friends point blank, no.
They never had a chance. I was already behind the
But
crates
you're not
when
my
the
friend.
attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
Me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Yeah, peace.
We need to find
Bye,
that
bud.
beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Okay, yeah, you probably should. So by the way, this isn't just like a base. Like this is the first human colony on another planet. So there's he's not just leaving. Like there's somewhere for him to go.
All right.
Because this is just a dig site outside the first human colony.
He's like heading back into town.
Yeah, he's going home to see his family and be like, oh god, everything is terrible.
Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't at
Wednesdays,
this
am I
point?
right?
Jesus Christ. It's Friday!
It's not a Mass Effect universe.
Yeah, maybe it is Wednesday. A Space Wednesday.
Maybe, could you imagine it's space and you can make up new days of the week?
Yeah.
The concept
Like-
of time really, there's a lot of interesting, because they don't address it in universe, so there's a lot of interesting, like, implications, yeah, but also, like, in fanfic addresses of how time works.
Could you imagine the first guy onto a planet is just a real piece of shit, and from then on you have to address it as, yeah, yesterday was Pikachu Day and tomorrow's Shrek Day.
Yeah. And that is Sonic the Hedgehog Day. All three, right? It's all three words. It's not Sonic Day. It's Sonic the Hedgehog Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are y'all
Oh yeah, but you know, for real, on Mars, like they have to, because the days are slightly longer. They have to like the scientists who work on it, they have to like calibrate like their watches differently so that they're like synced to like the proper time of day on Mars.
Yeah.
So yeah, which I think is kind of interesting.
Side note, this game is centered around we found technology on Mars.
Nice. Well, yeah, that's what the intro said.
Yeah, I didn't know if you were listening.
I wasn't,
Also,
but
also, I kind of already knew to do that bit.
You
I
go to
was-
Mars eventually. Third game.
Ooh, nice. Do you see the rovers?
You have your Mako, so yes.
Because I just think that when we find the rovers again, we should just like, I don't know, build them a nice like cabinet to live in.
Did you just say build a nice cabinet? God, I'm gonna die.
Cabinet.
No, I
She
mean,
said
they can
habitat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they can have cabinets if they want, but like I said, habitat.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Oh, hey, they actually made a display. The train controls had no display. It was just like something that you hit at the end. It was just that marker.
Train controls?
Yeah, to Major Tom.
Accept the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Ooh, they added some extra metal to Saren's jaw. That's fun. I don't know, Stuart. You tell me. Do you think this guy looks like a villain?
Could just be like a goth.
Yeah.
He's not just a goth.
Why is he floating?
You'll find out.
Was he trying to fucking ascend?
No, you'll find out.
Ascend.
You'll find out. Don't worry about it. I float too.
Yeah, but do you
Okay,
attempt
here
to
we go.
ascend?
Here we go.
Demolition charges. The Geth
I
must
was just
have
thinking about that one Tumblr post
We
where
need
it's
to
like,
find them all and shut them down.
those like, oh wait, is this a cutscene?
No, it's a time press. Or you might be watching a cutscene.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that Tumblr post where it's like, oh yeah, I love teaching children like, advanced words. So you got like kindergartners when you pick them up, they go, I ascend.
Adorable though.
It
It
really
is.
Do you have the post on hand? Can you share it?
No, I don't.
Wait, well, let me
But
see.
yeah.
Let me see if I can look it up.
Is there a
Yeah,
switch
part of,
shoulder keybind?
Yeah, and there's like a reblog in the chain where it's like, no, it's like when they're sharing, it's like, oh, it's for the collective.
The claw.
Yeah.
There really,
Oh my
there's
gosh.
no switch shoulder.
Let me see if I have the post tagged in my gallery, because like I know I have it in my screenshot somewhere.
Shepard is no longer canonically ambidextrous.
No.
No, there's no more switch shoulder button.
I think I may have found it.
Oh, worm.
Yeah, is this it?
Hang on.
Hi, I'm gonna beat your ass. Oh, I'm gonna die. There we go. First death.
Hey.
I haven't saved
Was
for
that
a
it?
while. I hope it's gonna resume after the last cutscene, and not actually at the last save.
Demolition
Yep,
charges.
there we go.
The Geth
Alright.
must have planted them.
Hurry! We need
Oh,
to find
yes,
them all
yes.
and shut them down.
This is the one.
Okay, also, this is like relevant to what we're talking about now, but I found the article for the why the hell there exists a Dragon Age and a Mass Effect anime. This is, yeah.
Oh my
so-
gosh, nice.
I shared it in, wait, hang on, let me post it in the,
You're legally obligated to share with the class.
yeah. Well, yeah, it was just that I already explained it, I just had to find the article. It was like Funimation started an initiative to, like, sponsor more anime, I guess? And, like, they at some point teamed up with BioWare to make anime of their franchises. Like, here, I'm pasting the article in Twitch chat.
Oh my god.
I love it.
I'm just reading this Tumblr post again and I can't. Oh my god.
Hello, boys and girls. Actually, non-binary folks. Migueth do not have gender.
The which now?
Migueth. These bitches. They do not have a concept of gender.
Hog.
This is my truck. No, this truck belongs to the collective.
And it isn't fully subscribing to the. It isn't fully subscribing to the cliche of
Stuart, are you okay?
I'm sorry. Fucking just a hillbilly white kid like this truck is a.
Just kill me.
And I'm also just imagining the supervisor who's just such a fucking dude.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
James did not want to give Harvey his car. I quote James, "It's for the collective." It's like those fucking those like naughty slips, and it's like Susie called Mark a Hanzo main. I don't know what that means, but it was said in a derogatory
Wait, hang on. Let me find that. Hang on. Looks like it's a tweet. Wait, okay, I found it. There we go. Culture was clearly meant as an insult.
I mean, he's not wrong. Anyways.
As I was saying, it's not subscribing to the cliche that only robots are agender, because there is also an entire race of people who are only women, and they just use she, her pronouns because other species are like, sure, use these.
Interesting.
They're also blue.
Got the D up and down.
Yeah. Correct. The gunfire is very loud.
It's okay, my laughing is louder.
We're just gonna fix that real quick. I'm gonna turn it down to... Carrot. Alright, gotta find...
Cereal.
Fucking die!
Need to find
Die! God damn it! This first section is always really difficult. Like, if you get past this first section, you kind of like get into the groove of the game. But this whole like fighting at the train station is
Demolition
always
charges.
The
The
hardest part.
Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Yeah, I'm doing it, Ash. I gotcha. Up. I'm probably gonna stop at 9:30 just because I am very tired of being in this chair and staring at a screen.
Yeah. You spronted. Why isn't the past tense of sprint spront?
Sprint.
Wow, how could you say that to me, your friend?
I just did. Quite easily. The words came out of my mouth.
Wow, how could you say that to me, your friend?
You must be new around here. You must be new to this friend of Kaylee thing.
Hmm.
Let me disarm the charges. There we go. Excellent. Ooh, I got that jump from that one. Yeah, Caden, could you just move so that you stop pushing me back into cover? God, my powers take so long to regenerate at the beginning. Come back here.
I imagine that's an indication that they come back faster later on. Hmm.
Hey, Caden, how's it going? How's your day? Not good? Not ideal?
Oh, they're dead.
He's just taking a nap.
He's napping. We'll let him have a nap. Actually, we won't. I'm gonna revive him.
I'm gonna take a nap here. Good night.
No, that didn't work. Caden.
Up and at 'em.
Alright, well,
I'd like to think
we'll just leave you here. We'll come back for you.
I'd like to think that Kaden is actually revived, but like it's like Kaden, get up. It's like, nah, I'll just lie here for a sec.
Yeah, probably. He needs a
They got,
nap.
they got lasers.
He's a tired boy. He's a tired little bionic boy. By the way, that's what these powers that I'm using are called. They are called biotics. The I can manipulate dark energy shit. Biotics. Basically, everything that you see that's like a blue misty effect, it's biotics.
Also, I just want to point out, it says 1 charges.
Wow. How could they forget that?
I just love it when like video games or like programs do it, just because it's like it's just like, you know, a real person like that and was like, fuck it, let's not put in like a conditional statement for that one
A real person got tired.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna save.
And it's
real
like
quick. I'm not allowed to.
I'm all for it.
Saving
Yeah,
is illegal.
you know, I used to make fun of those until that person became me.
And then you get very tired, and you're like, I just got it to work. I can't get the edited version to work. Fuck it.
God damn it, they know what it means. It's
Yeah.
Oh god, that was a horrifying noise. I don't know what it was.
They don't know what it means on 1 charges. It's their fault. That's their problem now.
Yes, it's like that. That's the user's prerogative. It's just one tap.
Yeah.
And that's your
there's
prerogative.
That's your prerogative.
Perish. Oh god, there's more! There's more husks! I'm shooting Ashley in the butt. Sorry, I couldn't hear you
I know
over
what
the
they are.
aggressive gunfire noises. Which I mean is fair, because like gunfire is loud, but like, come on. Yeah. So I I gotta investigate everything before I investigate the beacon because it triggers me.
Oh, yeah. Also, Kayla, you mentioned, is your butt blurry?
Oh. I don't know. It's more visible when you're walking. Let me just put away my gun. No, it is crystal clear. Look at that clear ass. Look at it.
Oh, that's definitely the tagline for some medical product.
Clear your ass.
Is your ass blocked?
Is your ass too opaque for your liking?
God damn it. I fucked up.
My doctor recommended me clear ass.
It's clear all.
We're converting it
Clear
to Omnigel
all,
so
like-
that I can have it.
Like the button.
Use the gel, Luke. Still have insufficient Omnigel. Alright. Well, we're gonna go look over here real quick.
Every time I
there's-
hear the word gel, every time I hear the word gel, I think of repulsion gel and propulsion gel.
True. It's a recognizable theme.
Yeah.
Just get the slime everywhere. Use your portals efficiently.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, portals. Yeah.
What were you thinking, Stu?
Oh, nothing. I'm not gonna tell.
I'll never.
All right, then keep your secrets.
Alright, here we go. Cutscene time. Everybody quiet.
Cool. Once you're done the cutscene, I have something to share with the class.
Oh no.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate
I've been knowing you for long enough, but I know to be scared.
Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Shepard!
No, don't touch her.
That is why the series begins. This would be a much shorter game series if that hadn't happened.
Oh my.
Like
We're
in the
still
good way or
cutscene.
bad
We're
way?
still in a cutscene in a bad way.
Mhm.
In a everyone would have died.
Oh, was that what it was Sarah? Was that what Saren was doing earlier? Was
Yes, it
using
is.
the beacon?
Okay, everyone quiet. Still in a cutscene.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy. A human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
And there we go. Plot.
Game design is really where. All right, so we want it to look evil, but also big titties.
Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
Oh. More plot. I lived. I lived, bitch.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Hi, Chakwas. I love you. Concerned Caden in the background.
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
No shit, Chakwas.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Where's the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Alright.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
The Geth would have wiped out the whole colony if I hadn't stopped them.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue.
You're gonna find out what the
A rogue
Spectres are at
Spectre's
some point.
trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it.
He did.
But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war.
You know Saren a little.
He has the secrets from the beacon.
No, that doesn't mean what
He
it,
has an army of Geth
what
at
it
his
sounded
command,
like I was
and he won't
implying.
stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
Just means they have history.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do
Did they
almost
used
anything.
to be friends?
That's why we
No.
need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Will do. Gonna go talk to literally everyone first. So Spectres, they're gonna explain this vaguely at some point, but they're basically like the Black Ops agents of the Council. Who can basically just do whatever the fuck they want.
Are we out of a cutscene now? Can I share my thing with the class?
Yes, you may.
Just 'cause I think. There we go. It's in both chats.
I'm gonna stream this screen so that you can hear my friends' voices as I talk to them. So that my friends can hear my friends. There's also a new photo mode.
Photo.
Which is really bad because it means I'm going to be taking pictures of Garrus.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Hi, Beach.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Yeah, how's it going, bud?
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. It doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
Okay. Yep.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck.
Okay.
It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
The Alliance is the name of the human government, basically.
Okay.
But it's also like the human military. They kind of use it interchangeably.
Okay. Is the Alliance not in the Council's good book?
Whatever's going on, the captain
Well,
can handle it.
They just fought a war.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
Commander.
they did just
Anything
fight
else
a war.
before we head ashore?
But basically the politics are that humans are very, very new to galactic politics, and they have taken a bigger role very quickly than a lot of species are comfortable with.
We're headed for the Citadel. When we get done
Some of the crew could use it, Commander.
Okay. Ooh, this has been remastered. That's nice. Ash! Hi, Ash.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Yeah, he'll be
Jenkins was
missed,
a valuable
whatever.
part
Blah,
of this
blah,
crew.
blah, whatever.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be
This
here.
listen,
You're a
stop.
good soldier, Williams.
Stop trying to make me
belong
care
on the
about this
road.
character dying. I
Thanks,
do not
Commander.
care.
That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out. And you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
Okay, yeah, I
We
gotta
couldn't
say
have
the
done it.
same
Thanks,
thing to Caden and Ashley.
I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
I love you! Anybody exciting down here?
Ooh, at 9:30.
I know. I haven't got anywhere to be. We're gonna talk to everybody, and then we are gonna stop.
Yeah.
Hello!
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I want to ask you about...
Personal question.
Personal
How
question.
did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of
I
med
love
school.
Chakwas.
Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe.
I will give a
too
mild
secure.
spoiler just because this
I
is
figured
the
the
first thing
colonies
that
were
came into my head.
teeming
There's a
with
few
exotic
characters that you
adventure.
encounter here
I wanted
who
to
come
travel
with
the
you through
stars,
the entire
tending the
series.
wounds of tough
Chakwas
soldiers
is
with
one of
piercing
them.
eyes and sensitive souls.
She's in all
Turns
three.
out
She's your
military
doctor
life
in all
isn't
three
quite
games.
as romantic as I'd imagined.
Well, you have the
But
choice
humanity
of if you
needs
make
the
her your
Alliance
doctor
if
in
we
the
want to
second and
keep
third game.
expanding
But why
through
would
the
you
Traverse.
not?
And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Peace.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
So the implication is that this was the first trip of this new crew. Like this is their first trip on their tour.
Maiden voyage.
So you don't know any of these people yet.
Oh, okay.
Like you may have met them before, but like you've just been assigned. Like she knows Anderson, and she knows everybody's names, and that's about it. Hi, Presley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Thanks. What door dis? Door.
Space elevator.
Oh yeah.
So-
No, no, space stairs.
So yeah, Lee, are you just like, shut up about Jenkins, shut up about Jenkins?
Yeah, basically. I gotta go back downstairs so that I can go on the, yeah, this is making you want to play the whole trilogy again? Me too!
Guess what Kaylee's doing this weekend?
Maybe. We'll see. I gotta
She's-
find the elevator
she's
again because I want to go down to engineering and talk to Presley. Because I like Presley. Not.
She's gonna spend 48 hours. She's gonna spend 48 hours straight playing Mass Effect.
Yeah. This is one of those games, I'm going to warn you guys now, after every mission, I will go around and speak to every one of my crew members.
Hell yeah.
Understandable.
Because they're a lot easier to track down than in Dragon Age.
Yeah.
This is a much smaller base. Okay, yeah. Vehicle bay, shut up. This is where someone very special is going to be. Also, it's a classic vehicle that is beloved partially because of how poorly it works.
Hey, Commander.
Oh
Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
Sure, bud.
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor? Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Okay. Redacted, my beloved. Exactly. You know what's up. You know where this is going.
Why do you need them?
Manufacturers
It's someone I
sell
can't even romance till the
Each
second
license
game.
allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of product. I already have
Haven't
several
decided
basic
if I'm
ones,
gonna romance
but
someone
you'll
in the
need to
first
buy
game.
more
I
if you
think
want me to bring
not
in
because
different
of
brands.
the choice that I have to make, because the
Many
person
of the
that I would
best
normally
licenses
romance
are
in
hard
the
to
first
get,
game
but
and then
they're
break up
well
with
worth
in
the
the
cost
second
if you
game
can find them.
will not be an option.
Not right now, thanks.
And that's all I'm gonna say.
No problem. Keep checking back.
Anything else interesting down here? This is also where Ash normally spends her time. She normally stands here. Let's go down here. Let's go into engineering, where another one of my favorite crew members lives normally when you recruit her. So this is what powers. Oh god, the lag. This is what powers our ship. This is what powers our ship and doesn't power our game.
Is a metric fuck ton of lag.
Well, look at that. There's so many particles. It is dumb that Redacted isn't a romance in the first game, but they weren't sure that people were gonna want to romance aliens, and then they were and then people went rabid for the aliens.
Shame about it.
Oh my god.
Corey is also rabid for a specific alien in this game, but you don't meet him till the second game, and he is pretty much only in the second game. There's some reference to him in the third game. Corey and I are rabid for very specific aliens. There's also a number of characters that I can't romance that I really like, such as Joker, who we are now going to talk to. And in typical me fashion, since I can't romance Joker, I'm just like, you are my character's best friend. Everyone that I can't romance, I'm like, buds. Canonically buds.
I thought you said butts, and it's like, oh,
Yes,
okay.
that's what I said. No. Like Tali and Kasumi and Joker. They're my bros.
Good
Hell yeah.
timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Oh, hey, we get to see the Citadel. I'm gonna... Oh, I can't turn off the Discord stream. It's stolen my... Okay. I gotta turn off the
Butts,
Discord stream
canonically
because I gotta see this. It's so beautiful.
So that's basically like a space slingshot, isn't it?
No. Oh, the Mass Effect thing? Yes, basically. They don't really go into, for, you know, reasons you can probably
Look at the
understand.
size of that ship.
They
The
don't
Ascension,
really go
flagship
into
of the Citadel fleet.
details.
Well,
about it.
size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Oh my, those
Look
are
at that
eyes.
monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy.
I recognize
Clearance
some of
granted.
these
You may
ships
begin your
from
approach.
the,
Transferring
models
you
that
to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Those are eyes, yeah.
Okay, so what are you guys feeling? Because I was gonna end here, but I've been hit with a second wind and a desire to see Garrus.
This is an outrage!
I'm building a
would step
Minecraft
in if
house
the
while
Geth
I
attacked
talk,
a
so,
Turian
you know.
colony?
Show us your favorite alien, Kaylee.
The Turians don't found colonies on the
Like it
borders of the
shush.
Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
I didn't even
What about
notice, so
Sarah? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I
Yeah,
demand action!
I am just
get to make demands of a council.
flame of bleach king here.
Citadel Security is investigating your
Esplanada
charges
also
against
wants to
Saren.
see Garrus,
We will
my
discuss the
beloved,
CSEC
so-
findings at the hearing, not before.
Garrus, our beloved.
Hey,
Captain,
our
At
beloved.
the place.
I see you brought half your crew with you.
Garrus belongs to the collective.
In case you had any.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up
Thanks, I
evidence to
sharpened
support
them.
our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing.
Just looking
Shepard,
at Udina's
you and the
face
others can
with
meet us at the
intense
Citadel
loathing.
Tower, top level. I'll make
Udina
sure you
can
have
suck
clearance
an
to get
egg.
in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
And with a jaw like that, he may break it.
His jaw or the egg?
Both.
Both.
Oh, I'm gonna hack into Udina's computer. Let's do it. I'm gonna fucking fail this hacking. Alright, let's go to Citadel Tower, y'all.
Oh, is the hacking game just basically Frogger?
Yeah, except the controls, like the mouse moving around the circle is really, really awkward at the moment. So I normally explore like every inch of this place when I first get here, but we're gonna be coming back here a lot, so we won't do that right now.
Welcome to the
Fuck
Presidium.
off, Avina.
Allow me to be your
There's someone you
guide.
want to find.
Fuck off, Avina. Alright, so we've got here most of the main races in this game. So we've got Solarian, aka Slightly Frog Person. We've got an Asari, who is the blue people. Ooh, she's got some fun tattoos. That's fun. They don't usually have that.
Welcome to
And
the
then we've got a
Presidium.
Turian.
Allow me to
And then
be
we've got
your
some
guide.
humans. Fuck off, Avina. Get the fuck out of here. Oh god. Loading the Presidium. Coolio. We are just going to walk to CSEC Academy. However, I could just take a train. You guys have no idea how much nicer this looks. It's so pretty. Oops. Don't do that. Don't take out your gun on the Presidium. People are touchy.
Yes. About guns.
Right. CSEC HQ is like right here. CSEC Academy. How get to CSEC Academy? Ah! Oh, I think I just have to go down. Okay, so.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your
Avina,
guide.
I hate you so much.
Who's Avina? The
The hologram. She's basically like a bot that guides you around the Presidium and answers your questions. No, we're not going to talk to the ambassadors right now. How do I get to... See, in the second and third games, they cut this area down very severely.
Allow me to be your guide.
In the second game, it's like 2 floors. In the third game, it's like 4. In this game, it is a huge map. I want to go to... Oh, I gotta go down a level, probably. Yeah, we're on the Presidium. Okay, let's go down. Oh yeah, CSEC HQ is under. Oh god, stop taking out your fucking gun. I don't think they used to let you do that. But maybe I'm just a loser. Alright. It's so pretty. Where is it? There is a cutscene that's really funny later in this game that involves that statue right there. Which is another race that we haven't seen yet, called the Krogan. And there is a reason that we haven't seen them yet. And that reason is that they are not allowed on the Presidium.
Why? That sounds like space racism.
It is. You're gonna find out why. There's some intense space racism.
Welcome to the
Oh
Presidium.
my.
And
Spaceism.
part of your job is to... It's actually speciesism.
Oh my.
And part of your job is to either encourage or discourage the space racism. Right, I have to go to Citadel Tower. Right, I'm a fool. I'm a damn fool.
You fool.
I was going down to the second area. I was going down to the area where you could recruit Garrus instead of the area where you could meet him. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to meet my husband in full HD?
Yes.
Won't be able to hear him though.
Well, you know, you're just gonna have to suffer. You can listen to it after, because I want to appreciate his face.
Okay.
His beautiful, unscarred face.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall
the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Oh, I've missed you. Oh, I've missed you!
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vakarian.
You look so
I was the officer in charge of
good!
the CSEC investigation into Saren.
You've never looked better!
Who were you just talking to?
That was Executor Palin,
God,
head
I
of
forgot how
Citadel
much I love
Security,
your
my
voice.
boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the council.
I like how
Come
he's wearing
across
a
anything I should
scouter.
know about?
Like from
Saren's a
Dragon Ball.
Spectre. Most of his activities are
Your
classified.
power level is over
It
5
helps
times.
him target.
But I know he's up to
He's
something.
an engineer
Like you humans
and
say,
a
I feel it
sniper.
in my gut.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Mostly a sniper.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
I love you so much. We got to this point in my initial playthrough of this game, by the way.
You don't want to keep the
Yeah.
council waiting.
I don't want to keep the council waiting, but I also want to look at you forever. You look so
Right.
good. Everything looks so good! Except the trees.
Kaylee, am I right to guess that as soon as you recruit him, he's never leaving your party?
Yeah. Can
Kaylee
only
says
imagine.
nothing.
You gotta look at the stream to get my answer.
Oh, now you're just making a face.
My default party is Garrus and Tali.
The hearing's
Because
already
I
started.
love
Come
them.
on.
In this game, Garrus and Tali. Sometimes Rex.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed.
Fuck you.
But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Space.
Your species
Racism.
needs to learn
Space.
its place.
Racism.
You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's
Space.
admission into the Spectres is not the
Racism.
purpose
Space.
of this meeting.
This meeting
Racism.
has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my
Yeah.
breath.
Man, I wonder who the big bad is in this game. Gee, I wonder.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and
I mean,
the
he's
Geth.
just a politics
Ambassador,
guy, you know.
Your petition to have him
He's
disbarred from
just
the
a politics
Spectres is
guy who
denied.
shot someone in the back
I'm
of the
glad
head.
to see justice was served.
Yeah.
And is
As-
mostly robot
This meeting is adjourned.
in the most horrifying ways possible. Everyone else who has cybernetics in this game has them like in a way that you can't see them. Or
Not
like
this guy.
like
It was a
in
mistake bringing
subtle,
you into
like,
that hearing,
integrated
Captain.
into your body.
You and Saren
way.
have too much
This
history.
man is
It
just
made
like,
the Council
I
question
have
our
tubes.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race.
He has so many tubes.
Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in
When you
danger. Even
tubes?
Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad.
Uh-huh.
We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
Okay.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
I know what that
What about
way
Garrus,
is.
that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
We have a special way for you to get information, cocks a shotgun.
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down.
Violent.
His name is Harkin.
Isn't that one of
Forget
the
it.
weapons a shotgun?
They suspended Harkin last month. Drinking
One of
on
the
the job.
one of the 14 weapons you
waste my
carry
time
on your
with
person at all times.
You won't
apparently.
have to. I don't
I
want the
can
Council
eventually
using your
change my
past
loadout
history with
because the
Saren
less
as an
weapons
excuse
you
to
carry,
ignore
the
anything we
faster
turn
your
up.
powers recharge
Shepard will
because you
handle
have better
this.
stamina.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
So you'll just wander around with
The
like,
ambassador's
a knife.
right.
That's it.
I need to step aside.
I need to take care of
adepts
some business.
usually just
Captain,
have a
meet
pistol.
me in my office later.
That's people who are fully biotics. I
Harkin's
am
probably
biotics
getting
with an
drunk at Cora's
option
Den.
for shooting.
It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wall.
I thought you said he was a drunken loser.
Couldn't
Sir,
have to go talk to him.
but she has an option
Just
for
be
shoot.
careful. I wouldn't call him reliable.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago,
Didn't you just
I
say
was
we
part of a
couldn't
mission
talk
on
about this
Skillian
here?
Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a
He
known
changed his
terrorist threat.
Yeah.
I asked again.
Saren eliminated his target. But a lot of people died along the way. Innocent people.
So about that thing. Can't talk
The
about that
official
here. So
records
about that thing.
just
Oh yes, that
covered
thing.
it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience. No hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
So would I. No! Okay, bye.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over.
Bye! So some context on the council that we just spoke to. So from Codex entries. So the Asari discovered the Citadel. It was already here. They didn't build it. Like a couple thousand years before everyone else, because Asari lived to be over 1,000. So they have a lot of like they're very well known for like knowledge and specific skill sets because they can extend that stuff over long times, and also because they have better generational memory because the generations can be up to 1,000, can remember up to 1,000 years ago. Then I think the Solarians found it, who was the one on the right in the council, the weird little kind of lizardy guy. So they only live for 40 years and are very fast-paced, scientific-minded, so they help the Asari. And then I think the Turians found it. So they are the three races that make up the council, because they're the three who found the Citadel first, who are the most prominent and who are the most like the Asari is basically knowledge and culture. The heads the knowledge and culture of the galaxy. The Solarians head the science, and the Turians head the military. Basically, is kind of their cultural places in the galaxy. There's a bunch of other races, not just humans. We'll encounter a ton of other races, but those are the three that make up the council, and the other races are sometimes pissed about that. So the council basically runs the galaxy, and all of the leaderships of each of the species and their sort of civilizations has to sort of bend to the council, but it's also like a negotiation with the council. Anyway.
Politics. There's a specific alien you wanted to show us again.
There is, but I'm gonna...
What?
I'm actually not gonna
yes,
show it
is
to
there
him
something
again,
you want?
show him to you guys again because it takes a while to get there, but I'm just gonna
Why
talk
are you
about
so
people
interested in
here.
the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep...
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Yeah, why not, bud?
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
Technically, I
know
shouldn't
who
talk
you
to you,
are.
but untechnically, you're
I'm
baller.
Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
So these Keeper things, these little green spidery things, I'm supposed to scan them. It's like a side quest. There's like 1 million of them. I've never completed it. But they were just here.
Chillin'?
When they maintain the Citadel, people have tried to follow them to where they go to find out more about them.
No, I'm
they
waiting to
are
speak with
part
one of the
organic,
councilor's
part machine, and they like self-destruct if they're tampered with.
Ah,
they maintain
great.
the Citadel. They like if something gets broken, they do it. Nobody like needs to call them. They just kind of like know. And they were here when the Asari got here. Nobody knows where they came from. Nobody's been able to find out anything about them. They're
Wait,
just
maybe the Citadel.
They're just here.
Maybe the Citadel is itself a giant
I
Keeper.
just want to ask a couple of questions. Commander.
Maybe.
and that's why they know what to do. It's like it's one of us. It's just really big.
Maybe. That is definitely one of the options. Yeah, so they're kind of like a spooky mystery, but people also kind of forgot about them because they're
No,
never
I haven't
hostile. They
spoken
don't
to
talk
him
to anyone. They don't
This
get
is
in the
the
way.
first time I've requested an audience.
Can you show me one on the stream? Are they big or small?
It's these things, these spider things. I'll sit here for a sec. Tell me when you see it. They just kind of go about their business. If you
Oh, there we go. Yep.
in the codex entries, they mention if you like when races started building on the Citadel and adapting the Citadel to their needs, the keepers would come up and like patch the jobs
I like this fountain. It's very soothing.
and like integrate them better into the Citadel. So they're like essential for the running of this place, but nobody knows anything about them.
Oh, so no wonder people are curious about what the hell they actually are like doing.
Yeah, so that's why this guy's trying to scan them, because like, what the fuck, man?
They're just bros.
Bros.
Just guys being dudes. What's better than this?
I'm not making faces.
Just guys being dudes.
Oh yeah, see, so you can see on my back, I've got my shotgun, my collapsed sniper rifle, my assault rifle, my shotgun, and then my pistol on my hip. I'm just running around the Citadel armed to the goddamn teeth. Elevator scene! Elevator scene! Please tell me they're gonna talk.
I can't believe the council.
Yes, the elevator scenes, which is one of the few things I know concretely about this game.
His word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
Well, that was fun. Dude. I want you guys to know who are just watching the stream with no audio, there's elevator music.
Oh god. Oh god. So just while your companions complain about like politics, there's just like music playing in the background.
Yeah, they actually usually quite frequently have like very deep intercultural conversations.
To music.
Alright.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it?
Please do not disturb the keepers.
I'm not disturbing the keepers, fuck you. Alright, that's the end. Space Muzak. We're gonna level up real quick. I'm gonna put all 3 points into my charm because I want charm. I want to be charm. Become as charm. Unlock tactical armor just there. How do I unlock lift? Oh, way up there, okay. How do I unlock barrier? Oh yeah, in this game you don't get to throw yourself across football fields. However, in the next game, Vanguards fucking yeet themselves. And I just like my character's class to be consistent.
That's valid.
We love consistency.
The Infiltrator is my second most favorite class because it's fun. You get like a bunch of it's very much like a marksman specialty. So you get like a bunch of different like ammo types that you can use, and you also get an invisibility cloak, basically. Temporary invisibility, which is very useful if you are a sniper because you have to go pick up heat sinks and shit. Basically ammo. In further games you have to go pick up ammo, but yeah, it's fun. That's what I want you to have. I want you to be more trained in
Break, it's fun.
no helmet.
Helmet.
We're gonna save that game. I'm probably honestly, I'm probably going to on my own just start the second game, because the second and third games are way better. The first game is very good. The second and third games are really, really good.
Is it? And then Mass Effect 3 is different from Andromeda, right? Yeah,
Same with
Andromeda, I
Jane.
hear, doesn't follow that suit.
I
As
actually
much.
really like Andromeda.
It's understandable.
I've played a lot of it, but I also have like I didn't come into it with high standards because I had also heard that, and I also generally have like lower standards than a lot of people for video games because I'm just there to have a good time.
You're just built different.
Yeah, big mood.
Yeah.
I'm just there to have a good time. So I
It's
really
understandable.
enjoyed Andromeda, and I thought it was pretty well done. It did a lot of interesting things. It set up, they were planning to do more with it. It set up some interesting stuff for that. I don't know if they're ever going to, but I really like Andromeda personally.
But they did announce or they did release a trailer for a new Mass Effect game.
That
so-
was not Andromeda, I don't think, because the character that you see in that is a character that we will meet in this game.
Okay, so it's like back to
Who
like
did-
the
who-
the main verse.
Yeah, who canonically did not go to Andromeda, which was a trip that took 100 years, I think.
Long time.
Long time. They were in stasis.
Long commute.
Mhm. And canonically, they leave, I think, mid Mass Effect 2, because there's an event that happens at the beginning of Mass Effect 2 that is referenced in Andromeda. And they leave for plot reasons. And that's all I say. They leave for reasons of what's happening in Mass Effect 2 and 3. Somebody believes Shepard and goes, "We gotta get the fuck out."
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck this shit. Me and a couple thousand people of various species. Actually, I think there's a couple 100,000 are out.
Going to another galaxy. See you guys never.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I apologize for the technical difficulties. Thank you to everyone who stuck with me through my